What's up everyone, I am Ace10, and welcome to Sweet Transit, a first look. So the beta just came out today, and we're gonna jump into the tutorial and see what this game is all about. Alright, well, we got a couple options here. Let's start with the basics, why not? Alright, welcome aboard Sweet Transit, a strange world where trains are the only way to travel, literally. Your goal is to build a thriving colony, and its inhabitants are looking forward to working for you. This tutorial will introduce you to the basics. Cool, alright. Learn how to navigate the world. Alright, sounds pretty simple. Oh, well, we found the edge of the map. It's probably not too big of a map because it's a tutorial. Holy crap, look at all this. Alright, neat. And we can move the mouse, move the camera that way too. Cool. Alright, looks good. Cool. So rotating the map, interesting. I wonder if there is a... oh gosh. I wonder if there's a way to do this with the mouse. Alright, let's look over the interface. Top of the screen is designed to help you expand your colony. Alright, time control shows your current date and time. Ever decide you need to change in pace, you can adjust the speed or the game or time of day here. Cool. Use space to pause or unpause. Alright. Make changes to your network without disrupting the routes. That's awesome. Information bar shows the status of all your resources, trains, and key buildings. If you ever need more detailed information, you can mouse over each section for detailed information and shortcuts. Alright, so we got cities, manufactories, population, trains, stations, and wealth. Alright, and this button in the middle is the warehouse. Okay, as far as I know, there's only one warehouse on the map, but that's about all I know so far. Oh, and there it is. Cool. Alright. The unlock list shows current tasks which unlock new items. Villages and cities have their own tasks which are shown when selected. If you're ever feeling lost, complete tasks off the list until you get your bearings. Alright, and that's what this is. Reach population of laborers. 800 at least. Okay, cool. Problems list shows all current problems as well as how to solve them. Clicking on a problem will cycle through destinations that affected by it. Well, I found the typo already, but that's no big deal. Helping you keep on top of the situation and get that number of problems down. Alright, so not enough workers. Alright, that makes work inefficient. Try bringing in more people. Okay, and I guess this is how to solve it. Alright, sawmill and its farms and storage units are all included in the same group. With grouped information, you need to sort through them individually. Cool. Alright, wood storage. Do I just click on a building? Alright, cool. The storage unit can store additional wood for the sawmill. And now the final and most impact part of the user interface. The build tools. Alright. How do we build stuff? Build menu gives you everything you need to expand your colony. You can click on highlighted buttons or use the B hotkey to build what is selected. I like using keyboard shortcuts, so... Alright, expansion menu is available when a building or a village that can be expanded is selected. Select any part of your village to open the expansion menu. Alright. Select the labor residence from the build menu, which is this one. Okay, cool. Looks like a house, so I figured. Build 4 of them in your village. Alright, so I guess it wants me to put them there. Oh, alright. That's very cool. Alright, all buildings in a village need to be connected by roads. I thought trains were the only way to travel. Which allow workers to travel between their residences, work, and various service buildings in the village. Alright, without roads to connect them and people to access them, a building is just a building. Alright, connect residences to the village hall with a road. Does the road appear too? Dirt road. Alright, I guess that'll work. Alright, now what did that cost us? I'm not looking at what it costs, but... Alright, congratulations, the village is up and running and the inhabitants are free to move around. Speaking of moving around, it's time to learn about trains, the only means of transportation in Sweet Transit. Alright. Trains can be customized to make it easier to keep track of them, ha ha ha, or to express your creative side. Try changing the name and color of this train by using the highlighted interface sections. Alright, well I'm located in Portland, Oregon, and the Amtrak Cascades goes through, connects Vancouver up to Eugene, Oregon, so we're gonna name this... Cascades, why not? Alright, and change the train color. Alright, and Cascades trains are like kind of a dark green. I don't know if I can adjust the brightness of this, but sure. Sounds good to me. Alright, unfortunately this train is sitting idle because it hasn't been assigned a route to follow. You can get it moving by selecting the wood to warehouse route from the drop-down list. What drop-down list? Oh, from this list. Okay, there we go. It would be helpful if this game highlighted where it wants you to click, but that's cool. It is a beta. Alright, press F or double-click on a wagon to track it. Alright. Now that we have an understanding of trains, it's time to learn how to create and control train routes. Open the routes menu with Control R or clicking the highlighted routes menu button. Alright. This menu allows you to create and edit routes. In this step, we'll create a route to transfer workers from your village to the sawmill and back. Create a new route by clicking the Add Route button. Okay. As your colony expands, you'll have many routes to manage, which can be rather overwhelming. Naming them clearly, for example, Workers Wood 1. Will help you find them in the future. So, where am I going? Village to sawmill? So, how's that? Alright, each route consists of a sequence of stations that trains will visit. In this case, we want to use the Cologne 1 and Wood 2. Alright. Cool. In addition to knowing where to go, trains also need instructions on what to do on their arrival. Destination sees actions to do so. Alright, so set the action at each destination to swap workers. So is this the action? Alright, there we go. Alright, our train is off to a great start. It shows where it's going and what it needs to do. The final step is to add a wait condition to tell the train how long it needs to stop for. Okay, that's what I was trying to do last time. Alright, so time passed. 20 seconds, is that long enough? I guess. Alright, finally assign your newly created route village to sawmill to the train named passenger train. Okay, so trains, passenger train, and route. Village to sawmill. There we go. Alright, you've learned the basics and taken your first steps into the world of sweet transit. You can continue the ride, deepen your understanding by going through the other tutorials, or start a new adventure in a new game. Well, let's see exactly what happens with this train, first of all. Alright, so what's this down here? Fuel? Alright. Okay, so it's being fueled by coal. I don't know when it gets refueled. Maybe at each station? Who knows? Alright, what do these other buttons do? Oh, that's neat. Okay. Alright, so I should mention that I have a couple hundred hours in Factorio, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a game sort of, I guess, similar to this as far as the train building and rail building aspects of it. But this game focuses strictly on rail transport. And actually, I am a member of the Discord on this game, and I think it was in that Discord where I discovered about Factorio. Someone else had mentioned it, so I looked that up, fell in love with it. I love playing that game, but I saw this one as well and could not wait to check this one out. So we'll see exactly what happens with this. Oh, coal 1, is this where it gets refueled? Or does it actually need to stop here to get refueled? Or does it just pick up coal from here? I don't know. I guess we'll find out in the other tutorials, huh? But so far it seems pretty straightforward. It's just a matter of knowing where all the buttons are. Alright, but I think we're good to go. Alright, let's check out one of the other tutorials. Alright, so let's exit game, and we'll do village building. Why not? Alright, in this tutorial you'll learn how to build and expand villages. Villages are the heart of your colony and, if well supplied, will give a home to the workers who man your industries. Alright, to build a village we must start with a warehouse. Warehouses use to store the goods you'll need for construction and upkeep. Remember, placement of your warehouse is important. Your colony may continue to grow and bring in new goods from all over, so make sure your warehouse has plenty of space for stations and rails from all directions. Alright. And we're gonna chop down a bunch of trees to do it, I guess. Alright, what's this other thing? Oh, okay. Alright. So I'm wondering what that minus 420 is. Is that wealth? It looks like a chest. I can't really tell. Alright, now that we have a warehouse, let's build our first village. We start with the village hall, which will be our main building, and then build up from there. You'll also need a water source. Once you get workers, you'll need a way to help provide them with food, so make sure you build in range of a coastline. Does that count as a coastline? I'm guessing. Oh, maybe not. Here's the coastline down here, of course. Alright. So build a village hall in range of water. I guess that's close enough? Oh, okay, I see there's like a circle around it. Okay, so that's close enough. So every village has to be close to water. Alright. Selection window shows the general information for your village, including goods stored and workforce population. So no one's there. It's 7 attractive? I don't know how good that is, but we'll see. It costs 50 to keep it up. Alright, makes sense. And the range is 2.5 chunks, whatever that means. Alright. Alright, inhabitants need a place to stay. Building residences provides housing for them and also allows more people to move in. Building more residences makes for a bigger population, greater workforce, and more taxes. Taxes to put back in the colony. Okay, 30 labor residences, huh? Holy crap. Now, can I just do that? Maybe not. Does it matter exactly where I put these? Kind of. Some of that's not working for some reason. So why can't I? Okay, I'll just individually click them there. For some reason I was clicking and dragging and it wasn't adding them. Not sure what was up with that, but whatever. Alright, so none of these are connected to roads. Alright. So they just have to be connected to the village hall. Alright, and if they go for that red triangle, I would assume that means it's not connected. I mean, we may as well build, like, roads everywhere, why not? Okay, looks good to me. Alright, inhabitants need services to be happy. As your settlements expand, the number of needs you have to meet will expand too. Remember to keep an eye on their needs, otherwise unhappy residents or unhappy inhabitants will work less and refuse to pay taxes. Alright, well. Cool, okay, so these are the services we need. So we need to provide fish, clothes, potatoes, and bread. Alright. And it takes wood to keep it up. Interesting. Alright. Is that not a service icon I'm hovering over? Oh, the water is the service icon. Okay. Alright, water tower provides water to the nearby residents. Residents can only use service buildings if they are within walking range by road, so don't build it too far away. Alright, so... Oh, and that's about how far they go. Okay. Makes sense. Alright. You can improve labor resources by providing goods to your village. Is that what these are? I would assume so. Okay. Alright, build a fishing dock on the shore near your village. Is that the fishing dock? Yep, okay. Alright, and we gotta build a road to it. Cool. Done. All production facilities, such as the fishing dock, need to store their goods in nearby storage. Remember, storage buildings have a limited reach and can only support a limited amount of production facilities. Alright, build a small storage near your fishing dock. So... that's the water tower, there's storage. Alright. And we can rotate this way. Not sure if that's entirely important, or is it? Okay. Like, does direction matter? I don't know. Oh, but look at they're already starting to move stuff over there. Oh, that's so cool. Cool. All right. 20 fish per minute. Okay. Interesting. All right. As long as there are enough goods, living space, and work, people will continue to move into the village and help it grow. But to do so, they need to be able to get to work. Most work is done outside of your village. Workers will need to travel to farms and facilities around the colony. You can help get them and the goods where they need to go by building a station. Alright, Stations have a limited range, so make sure you place your station where it can reach as much of your village as possible. Remember, stations and villages must be connected by road. Okay, select a station from the logistics section of the build menu. Alright, so we're already in logistics. Industries, okay. Interesting. I don't know what all these other icons are, but I guess I'll figure it out in a second. Train depot, that's not a station though. There's the station. Alright, small station goes right there. Okay, seems like it has a decent reach. I can already see it's not, these roads up here are not being connected by it, so we'll have to keep that in mind. I guess that circle around kind of tells us, like, how far people away from it can get to it. Alright. Trains can only load and unload when the wagons are touching either the station or connected platforms. So we can build platforms to extend the station. Alright, station platform, and there's coal storage. Oh, that's how they refuel, I'm guessing. Alright. Do we need to go any further? Okay. There too? Alright. Your village's attractiveness rating can be lowered by certain buildings, such as fishing docks. Oh yeah, because fish do smell, don't they? Oh my god, I grew up in a city that had a big seafood industry, and yeah, there's a constant seafood smell. If your village is too unattractive, it will affect your inhabitants' happiness, and tourists from other settlements won't want to come visit. No one wants to come to an ugly village, after all. You can make your village more attractive by decorating it. Select fur from the build menu and decorate to your liking. So trees, we can just plant a bunch of trees, huh? Why not? We can make the station really pretty too, can't we? There we go. Service buildings such as the market are necessary to keep your villagers productive. Some of your inhabitants miss market services and would appreciate if you built one. Alright, so market provides nearby residences with a place to gather and trade. Most village buildings cannot operate without a market in range. Okay. Alright. So where does it want us to put this thing? Near residences that need it. Okay, so all these with the apple, the red apple on it. That could reach quite a bit. It's still missing these last two. Or maybe this last one. Let's see, is there another spot I can put it? This water tower's in the way. Or I could put it right there, maybe. Can that fit? It'd be cool if it could tell me, like, why it can't go there. Oh, I guess there's rocks there. Alright, that makes sense. Well, let's put one there. And we're gonna have to put another one there, I guess. That's cool. That way they won't have to walk all the way over here to get to it. Alright, now it's time to apply your newfound village knowledge. Expand your village to a total of 400 inhabitants. Okay. So how do I get rid of that? Alright. I'm used to Factorio where I hit the Q button to get rid of whatever's on my cursor, so it's gonna take a little getting used to. Alright, so we're at 240 inhabitants, 241. It's growing. Alright, so we got the green one is resting and the non-green one is working. Okay, but added together we've got like almost 300 here. This is how much I'm making in taxes. Cool. Okay, I'm guessing this is how much they're eating, how much coal is there, how much potatoes are there. Alright, how's our fish doing? Okay. And are we storing fish here? Like, I know it said we had to build the storage to store fish, but I guess it's getting eaten right away. Like, if someone's hungry, they'll just automatically grab it from here. This must have, like, a total of all the storages, I'm guessing? Okay. Sure, we'll figure it out. Alright, so I guess we just need to wait a little bit, or we can continue building. Yeah, we can try building more houses, maybe. If it lets us. Yeah, sure does. Alright. Why is that not connected by a blue line? Is it because there's no road there? No, there is a road there. Okay, I don't know what's up with that, but... Alright, so let's do more houses, why not? Okay, so these guys need... What's that mean? They need access to water. Okay, so we'll do a water tower. Sure, we'll put one there. There we go. Alright, now what's your problem here? So is it because I just built these? Let's see. Maybe I don't have enough? I don't know. I'm not sure. I could do a second fishing dock, maybe. Let's see. Alright. Aren't enough people working. Is it because I don't have it connected to a road? That might have been why. Okay, yeah, now it's being worked. Alright. I mean, we're almost at 400, so we'll keep working here. Let's plant more trees. Gotta keep that attractiveness up, you know? Oh, wow, look at that. It went from 0 to like 3. Okay, we'll go with that. Oh, we're almost at 400. Come on. Just a couple more people. Let's go. All right, so what's up with all... Why is... Okay, now we're at 400. Sweet. All right, congratulations. You learned how to build and expand villages. Keep building great settlements. All right. First, I want to see what's up with this. Why is there that red triangle there? I have no idea. Do people need to go there and build it? I have no idea. Whatever. Alright, moving on. Expansion. Alright. In this tutorial, you'll learn how to set up production facilities outside your towns and how to connect everything together and move workers and goods around the rail network. Alright. Trains are the only means of transportation and the key component behind expansion. However, trains need to be efficient, otherwise trains will be stuck running slowly or not at all, and goods won't be delivered in time. To refuel, trains will need a station with a fuel source. Alright. Coal mines produce fuel for trains. Any steam train that stops where there's coal will automatically use it to refuel. Alright, so I was kind of on the right track with that coal mine from the other tutorial. Alright, all production facilities need workers and regular trains for supply and export. Alright, hurry your cursor over goods to see their production chain. Alright, so coal. Alright, this coal mine doesn't have any trains delivering coal to the warehouse or the village. That's a problem. Add a route that connects the coal mine to the warehouse and assign a coal train to that route. Alright, coal mine to the warehouse, right? So if we do... I guess my keyboard shortcuts don't work. I don't know. Thought it was... Oh, we have to go up here for something? Let's see. Alright. Okay, so this train needs to go somewhere. I was hitting Control R. Maybe I have to click a train first? I don't know. Alright, so do I already have one there? Assign route. Call one, distribute. There it is. Holy shit. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Slow the fuck down. Maybe I hit something to increase the speed, I don't know. Alright, so we're good there. Okay, the warehouse is another key part of expanding your colony. Construction materials can only be used for building if they're first stored here. Okay, so I have to bring materials to the warehouse. Okay. Okay, most buildings require certain goods for upkeep. These are automatically taken from the warehouse. Okay, we saw that earlier with, like, it needing 1 wood per minute or something. Unfortunately, we're running low on wood. Hover over the wood icon to see where it's produced. Okay, so produced in... Where does it even say that? Like, I'm hovering over it. Is it this thing? Sawmill. Okay, yeah. Alright, right now we only have one sawmill which produces 60 wood per minute, while the upkeep is 64. We'll need more wood to keep up with consumption. Build another sawmill near your rail network. Okay, so it wants us to build it way the hell down here. I'm guessing around a bunch of trees. Okay, I wonder if it runs out of wood at some point. You know, like in Factorio, you've got the copper mines and the iron mines. I wonder if they'll eventually run out. Alright, so sawmill is right there. And we'll rotate. Boom. Alright, having a sawmill isn't enough. Workers can't produce anything without a source for materials. You have to provide them with trees to help them produce wood. Expand the sawmill by building tree nurseries. Okay, so I got wood storage and the nurseries. Okay, so we'll just build a crap ton right here. Looks good to me. Alright. You can also expand your wood storage. With more storage available, you won't lose time if the trains are running late. Okay, so I guess they can store the excess in here and it'll just automatically go into the train when it's done. Alright. Cool. Sawmill's complete. All that's left is to connect it to the rail network to bring in workers and deliver food to the warehouse. Alright. So in order to move workers and goods to and from the sawmill, we'll need a station. Alright, so we've already done this. Small station goes there. And then we'll need to do the platforms, right? Is that good enough, or... Okay. Now that we have a station, we'll need rails for the trains to travel on. Okay, cool. Alright. So we'll need to hook up... Is that good enough? Cool, alright. The Sweet Transit does have two-way trains that can move in reverse. For this tutorial, we'll only have one-way trains. Okay, to help get it out of the station, we'll need to build an exit. Alright, build a path out of the station and back onto the rail network using the rails. Like that. Okay. Okay, so it's traveling that direction. This particular rail block will work for a single train, but as the rail network gets more complicated, we'll run the risk of collisions between multiple trains. Not a good thing. Rail signals divide rail lines into blocks that can each be occupied by a single train. With signals separating them, trains won't attempt to enter an occupied block. So this is very, very much like how Factorio works. At least that's my impression of this initially. Alright, so yeah, look up a rail signal tutorial for Factorio and you'll know exactly like how this is supposed to work. Alright, so let's see if that'll actually work though. Okay, so we'll put a regular signal not there. Where exactly do I put them? Okay, I guess that works. Actually, I did not want it there. Oh boy. I'm screwing up already. So let's change those into chain signals, I think, and then have a regular signal there. And we'll need a chain signal there, and then regular. Oh, okay, I was gonna change that one. I don't even know if I need to, though. Actually, these all look like regular signals. None of these look like chain signals. Oh, actually, there's some chains right there. Alright. So maybe I didn't need to be that complicated, but whatever. That's what I'm used to with Factorio. Alright, open routes menu with Control R. Alright, create a route that transfers workers between D-Tuba 1 station and a Wood 2 station. Alright, so let's make a new one. We're gonna name it D-Tuba 1 to Wood 2. Alright. And I'm assuming we're swapping workers. Oh, it automatically picked it. Interesting. Alright, so we'll do time passed on both of those. Okay. Train depot lets us build new trains using train presets. Open the train presets menu by selecting the train depot, clicking add train to queue. So train depot is where? Up here? Okay. I'm just gonna try to familiarize myself with like the icons for everything here. So that's our warehouse. It's like an orange thing with boxes. There's our depot. Okay. So train depot. Open train presets with Control T. Okay, interesting. Huh, so I wonder if this is going to be different in that, like, you can upgrade to different types of trains, right? Because that fuel is coal, it seems like, but I wonder if later on you can electrify your train network or use different types of fuel. Alright, so we're gonna add an ST locomotive and a wagon. Okay. And so, like, what's the difference between... Okay, flat wagon, I guess you just put stuff on top of it. A regular wagon can hold passengers. Oh, I see. Okay, box wagon can hold all of the stuff. And then we've got a gondola wagon. Yeah, so they can each hold a certain number of things. Okay, cool. Alright, so I've got the train built. It says train is invalid for some reason, I don't know why. Each train needs at least one locomotive to move it, and some wagons to carry cargo. Okay, we've gotten all that, right? I think so. I mean, it'd be helpful if it told us what was invalid about it. Do I need more wagons? Too many wagons. Okay, well, how do I remove? Oh, I picked it from here. Okay. Alright, I didn't even notice this up here. There's just too much information to, like, look at it at one point. Alright, so, oh, wait, I guess with multi-drive you can put another locomotive on the other side, and then have it go the other way? I don't know. Okay, that's better. See, down here it should say, like, train invalid, no route selected. That would be perfect. Alright, press build. Okay, we need one more train to carry the wood from the sawmill, so we'll fucking do another one of these. Okay. Alright, so wood to the warehouse. Okay. Wood to warehouse, is that right? Alright, wood to warehouse 1. Alright, so we're loading the wood. Do we need to do time passed here and same thing here? Alright. The train will also need wagons that can transport wood. Flat wagon will do. Okay, train presets. So we're gonna add a new one. Why are they blue now? Is it just because this is a different color train? Okay. And 3 flat wagons. Alright. Oh, that route, it selected it for me automatically. Oh, that's nice. Oh, because that was the older one. Okay. Alright. Alright, that kind of makes sense. If you'd like to keep expanding this colony, try connecting a potato farm to your rail network. Potatoes are a requirement for worker residences, so they need to be delivered directly to your village instead of the warehouse. You know what, let's give that a shot, why not? We're running out of goods. Remember, structures require upkeep. Ensure your production is higher than your consumption. But didn't we build a whole freaking sawmill over here? Is this it? Yeah, look at that. Am I still running out of resources here? Production's low, so does that mean I'm forecast to run out? Yeah, there it goes. Okay, and now I'm out. Yeah. I thought we, like, had a... Is this one loading? It was supposed to load, but it doesn't look like any wood is on here. Is that because we don't have any villagers here to work? Yep, that's exactly what's happening. So, does this one have the workers on it? Oh yeah, there's 40 people here. Okay, let's see what happens. Are people getting off the train? Yeah, it looks like it. I don't see anyone though. Oh, they're over here already. I thought they were gonna like walk off the train and go in. Alright. So now they're all working. Oops. I want to get rid of this. I don't want to like look at the highlight there. Okay. Alright, so when do they get tired? They're working at 100% efficiency, so I'm assuming they're all, like, you know, well rested, but who knows. Okay, so where can I look at, like, all of my trains? Where's that? Alright. So we're gonna bring people from... The village to the warehouse, is that it? This is the one I'm looking for. Okay. Alright, so now that we've got workers at the sawmill, let's see if this train's gonna get loaded up with wood. You know, it would have made more sense to me, at least, to build the train that brings villagers to the sawmill first. That way there would have been wood to pick up when we built this train. But, you know, it works. It's fine. Alright, how far does this have to go? Snow. There we go. Alright, that's not terribly far. Alright, but I'm digging it so far. It's a pretty cool game. Alright, this other train's getting here. Are people gonna be ready to go home? Doesn't seem like anyone's getting off the train. Oh, you know what? I could totally build like another signal here to like queue up another train so it's not just stuck. But I forget. Oh, there we go. Well, it's too late now. Oh well. I was gonna add a signal. Well, let's see how long this train is. And then we'll add a signal right before it. Alright, yeah, we'll put a signal like right there, maybe. Alright. Oh, look at that! Okay, look at all that wood. Okay, good. Now how? Okay, each one can store 40 maximum. Alright, and now, look at that. Okay, that's better. See, we didn't really change anything after we got that little notification that we were running out of wood. But we're producing a hell of a lot more. So we doubled our production. And then there's all the storage. Perfect. Well, we might even need more storage, because these storages are full. Holy crap. Alright, so let's see where this one goes. I mean, it's gonna go back to the warehouse, right? But I do want to just see what happens to it. Also, this music is pretty bumpin'. Some of the tracks are pretty nice. So what's up with the train depot? Do they just build trains? Or do they also, like, repair them? Like, what's up with that? Oh, are we running out of fuel? Oh, crap. Make sure trains stop at a refueling station. And the warehouse doesn't count as one, does it? Or will it? I don't know. Probably not. Oh, so even if it's out of fuel, it can still operate. It's just really slow. Okay, at least it can get to where it's trying to get. But here's the question. Once it gets to a station and it's out of fuel, does it try to keep going, or will it actually stop and not go any further? I guess we'll find out. Okay, so what's all this down here? Logistics, environment, industries, and expansion. Okay, cool. So if we hit build, logistics, industries. So we can just toggle between logistics and industries for some reason, because they don't have access to the other two. I guess that makes sense. Alright. Oh man. So I see how there's like a bunch of signals here to keep trains moving. I wonder if that's a way to automate that. Because having to individually count how many tiles away each signal is could get a little tedious. Alright, so we got the warehouse. It's got coal in it. Okay, so let's see if it refuels. It does. Well, that's instantaneous. Okay. And it's unloading all of our wood. There goes our wood counting up. Okay, great. And then whenever we build stuff, we pull from the warehouse. Alright, makes sense to me. Alright, let's move on to the last tutorial, shall we? Signals. Alright, In this tutorial, you'll learn You'll learn about rail signals and how to use them to control the rail network. Rail signals divide rails into blocks. There can only be one train per block. Alright, here a colored block means that it is reserved by a train, and a white block means that it is available. Using signals, you can ensure controlled collision-free traffic. Are we gonna make trains crash into each other? Rail signals look at the block in front. They will allow a train to pass only if the block in front is not reserved by another train. Signal block starts and ends at signals. In this example, the train is stuck and cannot pass that lone pesky wagon because the wagon is on the signal block in front. Yeah, and that wagon's not even moving. Looks like we need to put a signal right behind it after this intersection, huh? We can help the train get around it by building signals that separate the wagon from the intersection and opening up a path. Alright, so we're gonna... I was hitting B to build, but wasn't able to do it that way. Okay, so we'll put a signal there. Is that good? And then probably another one there. Cool. Alright, you can also... Oh, here we go. Hold and drag with left mouse button to place multiple signals. Having multiple signals doesn't just control traffic. If you fit multiple signals close together, you can fit more trains together too. Yep. Alright. Remember, signals also show which direction the trains can move. Alright, so... we start from... See, how far apart are these? 3? So 1, 2, 3, right there, and then we'll just... Oh, okay. So this will continually build signals all the way to the end? Okay. So you can change the distance you want to do it, and it'll just automatically go that far away for each one. That is really neat. That's really cool. Alright, signals allow you to have many trains moving together. In this example, you'll need at least 4 signal blocks in the circle. Okay, press B or right mouse button to close build mode and see which blocks the trains are using. Okay, have 3 trains moving in a circle. Alright. Should not seem that hard to do. Let's just do that. See, I liked Factorio where they gave you like a limited number of signals. Actually, it does look like there's a limited number here. Maybe. Like, it's counting up. Interesting. Alright. Signals can be one-way or two-way. To make a two-way signal, place 2 signals on the same rail piece. Two-way signals have their uses, but be careful with how you use them. Works for me. And then once it gets to the other side, it can just turn around. Alright. Sometimes simple rail signals are not enough. A train can still stop in the wrong place at an inconvenient time and block other trains' path. Fortunately, chain signals can prevent this. Yep. Chain signals won't allow a train past until it can safely leave the next block. By placing multiple chain signals in a row, you can cover a larger area. Use chain signals if you do not want a train to stop at a specific spot, such as an intersection. Alright, so we're going to have to... Actually, are there chains already? I think so. Yeah, there are chain signals already in this tutorial, I guess. Alright. This intersection is blocked. Use chain signals to unblock it. Yeah, because see, this one can't move. This one can't move forward because this one's still in the next block. This one can't move because that one's in the next block. And that one can't move because that one's in the middle of the intersection. So... interesting. So that's a chain as well? Interesting. Or is that a regular signal? It's kind of hard to tell the difference. Okay. So this needs to be a chain signal. So does that. Basically, it's a chain signal before an intersection, regular signal after an intersection. Alright. Alright, chain signals are very useful at stations with multiple entrances. Okay. Train calculates its path when it starts moving, but a station entrance may be blocked on its arrival. If a train approaches a blocked chain signal, it'll recalculate its path and continue on its way. Alright, so we'll probably need to put a chain right there. Yeah, because that's not a good thing. So we'll chain that. Probably need to also chain this. Oh, there we go. And that. That looked like it worked. Alright, just need to give it time for... There we go, cool. Try unblocking this network using only 4 extra signals. Okay, this is what I was waiting for. We're only gonna give you a few signals, so have fun. Alright, so we're using regular signals here. And the trains are small enough. We can put... but we don't have any chain signals. And those aren't chains either. What the hell? Alright, but we know we're going around this way, so let's go ahead and put one there, maybe. Actually, we should probably put one there and one there, but too late. And then we're going that way? Okay, so why can't this... Oh, this one's waiting... Hang on. That one's not going to be able to move. Neither is that one. So, yeah. And that's just a regular signal. Alright, so I'll have to put a regular one there. At least I think so. Maybe one here too? There we go. Oh, and then, of course... Let's restart, because I think I put in some signals when I wasn't really supposed to. Alright, that works for me. Alright, I think we got the concept. It's helpful that I've played Factorio and kind of, like, know how to do this. But it did take a little bit of practice before. Alright, this network can be unblocked with 2 chain signals. Replace rail signals with chain ones. Alright, so there's already a chain there, it looks like. So the pattern is chain before the intersection, regular one after the intersection. So let's give that a shot. Sweet. Okay, we'll need to use both rail and chain signals to unblock this network. Try using rail signals first, then upgrade some to chain signals. This task is the hardest, but optional. You know what? Let's just not... Oh, did they actually run into each other? Is that what happened when everything reset? Alright, so we're not gonna start with rail signals and then upgrade to chains. We already know what we're doing. Alright, let's see if that works. Unless I missed one, I think that's all the signals we need to add. Oh, okay. Oh, you know what? We can probably add another rail signal back here. That looks like... Oh, no. Add one there. There we go. Okay, that way more trains can fit. I can probably add another one over here, too, but let's just let it run for a little bit. See what happens. Oh, yeah, that won't work. Now, can I remove it? I just want to remove it. We'll just add another one there. Why not? And then we'll add one back here too, so another train can fit into this block. Do one there. And probably another one here. Why not? All right, let's see what happens. I am just amazed at like the programming that goes into this. Like when a train comes up to an intersection, like, all right, which train's gonna go first? Like, what's the flow chart on that? I'd love to see that. Congratulations, this covers all you need to know about signals and controlling the rails. You are now ready to create your own rail networks. And the game kicks us up to the main menu where we can start a new game, which is what we're going to do in the next episode. So until then, I will see you in the next one. I've been Ace10, and see you in the next one. Take care.